Good morning, everyone. We want to welcome today to our office at You've Got Made Kerrie Schram. She's Executive Director of Kyrus Charities. Kerrie, welcome to our office and thank you for being here this morning to share your story and your mission with Kyrus Charities. Can you please tell us a little bit about you, your history, some little bit about your bio, and also what led you to be part of this nonprofit organization?
Yes, 100%. Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I really appreciate you taking the time out to bring awareness to what we're doing in the community. So really appreciate that. So my journey began about 1.5 years ago with Kyrus Charities from a phone call I received from my brother. So a little bit of backstory here. My brother works for a tech company, and the founder had also founded Kyrus Charities. So he founded Kyrus Charities, and he's a Kyrus Tech founder also. And he wanted to create a charity to help other emerging nonprofits. When they started Kyrus Tech, he and the other co-founder knew how difficult it was to run a startup. So what better way to give back but to help emerging nonprofits and help them by supporting them with either tech for good projects or helping them with their business pains that they were facing. So I received a call from my brother, and he said, they're looking for an executive director. Would you be interested? And I was like, this is crazy, because I did not come from a nonprofit background. I actually have 25 years of retail management background. And it took me a couple days to think about it. And so my question for him was, why me? Don't have the knowledge of nonprofits. And he said, you have a heart for people. You love people. And he said, you have tenacity and you don't give up easy. So he says to me, he says, so go out and change the world, and you know, we'd love to have you. So I said yes, and met with the founder, and he said to me, I have 2 things that I would like you to do. One is to develop a program to help emerging nonprofits, and the second thing is to run a golf tournament. So so my first year was pretty hectic, but I love being able to give back and to be able to be a part of a community that helps other nonprofits with their mission and impact. It's very wonderful to be able to make a difference in the world.
Nice. So tell us a little bit about what do you do, guys, what is about, and also some different program you have.
Sure. So we have several different programs at Kyrus Charities. One we had just completed was our Tech Accelerator program. And the Tech Accelerator program brings together students, a tech mentor, and a nonprofit together to be able to work on a project to help them scale and be more effective and efficient at their organization. So it's almost like the behind the scenes support that we give them with technology. And then we recently brought in another project. We worked with another university that for their capstone project, students work on the business pain points for some of the nonprofits that we partner with. So it's overall like a business map for these nonprofits. The students do a ton of research on what their pain points are, and then gives them almost a path for their future growth. So it's really incredible. And then the last thing we do a pitch camp. So one of the things that I even struggle with from time to time is the elevator speech. So you have like 1 minute, 30 seconds to talk about all the great things that you do. And we found that to be very difficult with myself and with other nonprofits. So with that, we're doing a pitch camp this summer to help the nonprofits we partner with to work on the elevator speeches.
Oh, how cool is that? So where is the location? Where do you do all these programs?
So we are in Sterling, Virginia, and I actually work remotely from Richmond, but I travel up twice a month. heavily involved in the Chamber of Commerce, which has been really a great experience for me. Love the chambers. And then, so I work out of the office maybe twice, but I do come up here a lot for meetings.
Okay. What is something from the time you joined them, you personally as ED, you did accomplish and you are proud of?
Yes, great question. So one of the things I feel like I'm most proud of with this organization is developing the Tech Accelerator project. So when the founder said to me, we want you to develop a program and process, I was like, what does that look like, right? And one of the things just connecting with some of the nonprofits is they have a heart for the mission, but they may not have the background for the technology piece, or to look at their business and seek ways to help them with technology. And so it was an eye-opening experience to learn that these nonprofits really need help with that tech piece. So we partnered with a local nonprofit, and we worked with students for about a year on a learning management system for her and a content management system for her to be able to help her include all of her training that she does as a nonprofit and really streamline her organization. So it's really has helped her immensely. But one of the other really cool pieces that I'm super proud of is seeing the students excel and that tech mentor be able to kind of navigate through leading the students and sharing their experience from someone that's in that professional world. What I really love is that it gives the students almost like a step above, because it allows them to work on real world projects, and then when they get out into the work world, they're able to talk about the experience and the difference that they made on the projects that they do. So I have to say that's really what I'm most proud of.
That's amazing. And did you try to partner with Loudoun County Public School with the student who wants to be on the tech industry?
Yes, so we're actually, it's so great that you said that, because we have connected with the Claude Moore community, community builders, and looking to integrate some of the students with Kyrus Charities to work on some of the projects that we have coming up.
Wow, that's great. Can you talk to us, do you do during the year any kind of events other than programs, like kind of events?
Yes, we do. So great question, and I appreciate you asking. We do a golf tournament. So we have a golf tournament on September 6th at Raspberry Falls, and the net proceeds from the program helps us to be able to do these projects. But the other thing that we do is we want to help support our nonprofit community that we partner with. And what we do is we bring them in, and we call it a nonprofit marketplace. And it's almost like a farmer's market style, where they come out in the morning and they're able to share all the different things that they do in the community, and they're able to raise funds for their organization, which is really, it's really great. And then the other piece of that is we do like an incentive base, so whatever teams or sponsorships they bring in, they get the net proceeds for helping bring in the golfers and the sponsors.
So I'm assuming for the programs, since you are kind of like on the tech industry, you will need like tech volunteer, correct? As volunteers.
Absolutely.
Can you share with us like a little bit what kind of how did they can be involved on this, if any of the audience are on the tech industry and they would love to give some volunteer hours to you guys?
Yeah, that's great. So I think one of the big obstacles that we have just starting out and doing these projects is we are constantly on the lookout for volunteer tech mentors or project managers. We find that the students really work well with someone from the outside of academia, and also with having someone that with that project management background that really helps them to develop their management and organizational skills as they work through the project. Because on the project, the students are the ones that do the heavy lifting. It's the tech mentor to help guide them through on different experiences and different tactics and tricks of the trade, so to speak. So we can, we have an application online that they can apply for as a volunteer tech mentor.
Okay, and we will share this on our post. Any mission, any goal for from now to the end of 2024 or for 2025? Anything you are planning, new accomplishment you want to do?
Yes, we would like to develop our program. So because we've only had several nonprofits go through this program, we're still developing it. And what we want to do is to be able to offer this to other local universities and to partner with more nonprofits. But we need help with that, with volunteers. So
yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
What do you have the most needed?
So I think for our needs would be partnering with local tech companies to be able to help us with these tech volunteer opportunities. The other big need for us is sponsors and golfers. Even though it sounds easy to get golfers and sponsors, it is not that easy. So if you golf or you're interested in sponsoring at our golf tournament this year, we would love to have you.
Yeah, and of course, would you share with us the website where they will need to go if they need to get involved?
Yes, it's www.kyruscharities.org.
I can't thank you enough, Kerrie. Thank you very much. This is great. I didn't know about you until I saw you at the chamber event, and I want to thank you very much for being here and share with us. This is really unique, the tech industry, to be part of the nonprofit. This is really great things happening.
Thank you.
And thank you for everything you do.
Thank you. I appreciate you, and thanks again for having me.
Thank you.